Hi everybody, I am Dia Man, but everybody call me Dia. I will do headcanon, I hope weekly, before the episode of Saturday morning. Today my first video will be on the subject age and growth of pony. A question that every brony have asked one time. What is the age of the main six? Well, for my part, without clearly investigate around, have given them age, which is for Fluttershy 21 years old, Rarity 21 years old, Pinkie Pie 20 years old, Applejack 19 years old, Dashing 17 years old, and Twily 16 years old. No, they are not the same age, and yes, there is a big gap between Fluttershy and Twily. Let's start by the first clue I found in a struggle. Once, Fluttershy said, "This will stop when we graduate." She don't talk actually about the menses, but about hair and sunset shimmer. And if we look at the picture in Principal Celestia, we see that it's not the first year of sunset shimmers have in Canterlot High. 21. It's old to be in high school. Yes, maybe I was pretty high when the age of get them. Let's continue. Maybe I will revise myself. Fluttershy is also shown in Call of the Cutie as a way taller than Dashi and the other filly, but she is also shown as a retired flying pony. I assume that she has taken class twice or even more. Armanta still represent that because she is introverted, don't look in the eyes, and live in her own world with animals. Those are pretty the symptoms of autism. Rarity, why she's the same age as Fluttershy? Well, I realize maybe I give them too high age. But Racine Rarity has the same age of Charlie, and she took care of sewing. You won't give that task to a young filly. For my part, I learned to sew I was 11, near finished elementary school. So among the other, and Rarity haven't took class twice. And when she talk, when she's not arguing with Applejack, we can hear a adult talking, and she's more close to Fluttershy due that they have the same age, and they have afternoon in the spa, just those two alone, anything that actually adult women will do. So that's it. Now, case of Pinkie Pie. In the Griffin brush-off, we learned that Pinkie is a year younger than Fluttershy, and she haven't her business yet. She's a worker, a sugar cube corner, and she's a lover too. In Call of the Cutie, we didn't see her at school so much. My theory is that she is homeschooled and be treated like the younger of the family. That will explain why all the family have rock cutie mark. Same as the Apple family. They don't see anything else that rock farming and work all day, so they don't have time to go to school. The mother educated them as their best, and the mental state proved that she have a kind of social retard, which is often the case with homeschool, and she wants to be loved by everyone. That means she's quite insecure with herself because she hasn't socialized. Maybe she have a mental disease with that, but I won't do that this week. For the other, let's talk about Applejack. Maybe she's younger or older than Pinkie Pie, but not by much. She go on a trip in herself for going to Manhattan. I know, this name City Rock. In Manhattan for seeing Hulk and Aunt Orange. A young filly won't go alone in a trip when you need to go in and Kansas City. That seems pretty unusual for little Philly, so she may be older than Pinkie Pie. And we don't see her at school because she's homeschooled now and work had the sweet articles. Maybe I cause a family tragedy, but again, I won't do that this week. I'm in Rainbow Dash case. She enters flying school and in the first year win a cutie mark. She's shown as a big flying pony and that I've a lot of skill in flying and acrobatic. She gained her cutie mark by doing a sonic rainbow, which is Pegasus its Cloudsdale thing that will be impossible to do it. So I think she have skipped class after I have gained her cutie mark. Finally, Twilight. She's a younger. When she arrived in College of Cutie, she's shown as a entering school, and the other are in school already or homeschool. And she tried to prove that she can be as adult as the other by acting like an angel, but in Look Before You Sleep, she acts like a young teenager who have her first slumber party, which is the case because when you are the student of a princess, well, for myself, I think she is a queen of a princess. You can have slumber party when you want. You need to study. And Celestia, Call of the Cutie, said to her, you need to study. So it's a fault of Celestia if Twilight Sparkle is in love with books. After revision, I will lower the age, but not younger than 14. Because in the cider episode, every mayor drinks cider, which Philly do not. But Twilight drink less than the older, and Dashi shown high interest in cider, which means it might be her first time she can drink as lot as her friend. So Twilight is 14, Dash 15, near 16, really near. Pinky 17, Applejack 17, Fluttershy 18, and Rarity 18. Now for the growth of the pony, the age range I've gave me, which seemed to be pretty more logical. To 0 to 5, you are full. 6 to 11, a filly, like the Cutie Crusader. 11 to 21, a teen. 21 to 45, an adult. 45 to that, elder. But the life is upon maybe 68 years old. The cutie mark after, they have a lot in growth, body growth, but they don't represent puberty. They represent that you have found your passion in life and maybe your goal. I found what I wanted to do in age of 5, but in Nicosia it seemed to appear near a end of primary school, which means around 10 and 13. Later for the Apple family, who seems to be late bloomer, like the name Apple Bloom. And for the Pie family, who seems to be late bloomer too, but except for Pinkie Pie, who have found the definition of smiling. So we can guess the age of Crusader approximately. Apple Bloom is 11, Sweetie Belle is 9, and Scootaloo is 8. So that was my first headcanon for this week. Next week I will talk about mental disease in the 6th main and disorder that trouble their mind. There are some few, I really tell you that it's awesome. So see you next week. Until that, remember, everything is light but